SR&BG and juicing with Wormwood. I done damn near drunk up all the juice, man, because it's so delicious and nutritious. This is cucumber, cilantro, celery, and spinach. CCCS. This is the triple CS drink. This is like a Gatorade, man. It hydrates me. I don't get thirsty. My mouth don't get dry. Drink some water all the way into tonight. This is one. I'm going to drink another one of these. And then tonight, I'm going to eat some avocado egg rolls when the sun go down. You hear what I'm saying? I'm taking it light. I'm not bulking today or anything. I was on this juice fast. I'm light. I feel light. I'm glowing. I'm thinking quicker. I don't think I want to continue to bulk, man. I'm liking this feeling of juicing, eating once a day when the sun is getting ready to go down. I have way more energy than I ever do when I'm bulking. It's like the bulking, it makes me sluggish. SR&BG, juicing with Wormwood. I'm talking about everything, man. Let's talk about yesterday. Now, I made a video titled, What It's Like to Be the Chosen. And I admit, when I made that video, I was depressed. I was real depressed. I was the depressed that a person can get SSI for. I was the depressed where you would just lay in bed and shit on yourself. But I didn't do that. I wanted to. Why didn't I do that? Because after that damn video, man, I went to sleep. I finally went to sleep. And when I woke up, it was comments. It was y'all's comments, y'all liking. I would say y'all name, but it's just so many. People even emailed me. I realized that this is really like a family, man. I was depressed, and people felt that. And they came through. And every comment that I got a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. This is why we need each other. This reminded me of something. Yesterday reminded me of something. Years ago, me and my mother, we figured something out. There's a couple of people in our family that have the same problems at different times. Let me explain it. Now, my mom's, she talked to my uncle and my auntie. At this time, she was talking to my uncle and my auntie. I have other aunties and uncles and stuff, but these are the two who she talked to on the phone, and she talked to one of my cousins and my oldest sister, right? These are the people, this is her crew. Or whatever, the family crew, they all talk to each other, right? And we figured out that when me, her, and these people in my family is going through something, we all going through the same demon in different times. Listen, so my sister would be talking to my mom's, and she'll be going through something with her neighbors, this spirit of getting her neighbors, and she'll be getting into it with her neighbors and stuff. And my mom's telling me. And then a week later, when it lifts off my sister, it's on me. And I'm telling my mom, so I'm getting through it. And then when it gets off me, it gets on my mom's and then my uncle. And I seen that, my mom seen that these certain people in the family be having these same demons, man. It'll get me on Monday. It'll get my mom's on Wednesday. It'll get my sister on Friday. You hear what I'm saying? This is why congregation and the support system, each other is important, man. Because if that demon gets me on Monday, by the time it gets to my uncle on Wednesday, we already know what to do. You see what I'm saying? This is why Satan wants us separated. There's somebody out there right now that's going through the same thing that you're going through, the exact same thing, man. Some of your friends, some of your family, people just don't be talking. We're taught to keep it all inside, man. If I would have kept that depression all up inside, y'all wouldn't have knew, and I wouldn't have been able to get help, man. I was so damn depressed, man. I was about to erase all these damn videos. You just don't even know it. I don't get paid for this type of stuff. The witches, they hit me up even harder for this. It's real easy to just stop and just go to work and make some money and come back and chill and smoke and just watch videos and still stack. I'm putting myself out there. So the depression, it hits me. It hits me. And when I finally open up, man, I wasn't going to even tell nobody because I feel like I should be the strong leader and keep my chest out. But, man, I was hit hard, man. You just don't even know. But people came through. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate people for coming through. We need each other. We need the compliments. We do need the compliments. Validation is not a bad thing, man. It's only bad if you're obsessed with it and that's what you're looking for. Compliments, validation, thumbs ups, likes, and all of that type of stuff. Those are little pieces of energy that people get, and we get bigger. And now I'm here today. So I appreciate it. The juice, man. Juicing with Wormwood. Let's talk about 2 questions, right? One question I asked the person, and it changed the way I looked at things. Another question was asked the day before yesterday. Somebody asked me a question, and it changed the way I looked at things. Years ago, I asked the Mason Man a question, and it changed the way I looked at things. I asked Mason Man, I said, hey, Mason Man, you know a lot of stuff. It's like damn near you know everything, right? Is Jesus God? Was it a guy named Jesus? Not his name. Forget his name. Is there a character, this Jesus dude? Was he a real guy? And Mason Man said, yeah, but it wasn't just one of them. You hear what I'm saying? And his name wasn't Jesus, but all of the things he did and all of that, it's real. He said that Jesus came from the ghetto, what we would call the ghetto, what we would call the hood. Jesus is from O Block. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm digging it. And he said, yeah, Jesus was God. But check this out. Jesus said that the people that come after him, the chosen that come after him, is going to be able to do things 10 times greater than he did. So what does that tell you about yourself, Nick? Because that's my first name, Nick. Nicholas, Nick. And I was like, wow, it changed the way that I started looking at this stuff. He was right. He said, if Jesus is God, let's say that Jesus is God, right? And Jesus, God, said that people, chosen ones that come after him, is going to do works that's 10 times greater than he did. I mean, he raised the dead. He cast out demons. He broke bread. He multiplied fish. He walked on water. Demons were scared of him. He healed the blind, man. And we're going to be able to do things 10 times greater than him. When I heard that, it changed the way that I viewed all of this, man. Think about that. Think about what Mason Man told me. Yeah, Jesus, it was a dude that walked on this earth that performed a lot of miracles. It wasn't just one of them. It was a lot of them. Well, not a lot of them. It was just more than him. The Jesus story is the story of all the chosen. It's just in a different way. My Jesus story is told different than your Jesus story and Yeshua's Jesus story. And then there's another Jesus story and another Jesus story. But understand that we are going to do things 10 times greater than him. So if he's God, are we like 10 times God? Listen, innocent question, right? got the answer, and it changed the way I looked at things. So the day before yesterday, that was years ago. The day before yesterday, somebody asked me a question, right? I'm going on and on and on about these Menendez brothers getting out. I mean, they took out their mama and their daddy, man. And you got people out here protesting, talking about free the Menendez brothers. They want them to come home around Thanksgiving time, man. And my guy, he listening to me. He real quiet and stuff. And I like when he talk because every time he talk, you're going to learn something. He really don't talk a lot. You hear what I'm saying? And then he was like, what about Big Meech? And I was like, Big Meech is free. What about Big Meech? He said, it's a lot of people that's celebrating Big Meech being free. And I knew where he was about to go with this, man. These questions changed the way that I be looking at things. All he said was, what do you think about Big Meech? People is celebrating Big Meech getting out. And I'm like, yeah, I see. He said, who do you think is responsible for more people not being here no more? The Menendez brothers, okay, we know what they did. We know why they did it. And listen. I was listening to how the father was. He was a sick bastard, man. Have you ever listened to something and wished that you never heard it? It's like it was infecting your damn ears, man. Like I wish I never listened to this shit. Don't go listen to how his father was. You know his father was grooming them to do an ancient Roman ritual. It's on YouTube. The court video when they was testifying and stuff. And the father told the brothers that, yeah, this is what the Romans used to do. This is a generational thing. And he wasn't lying. You see, when I first heard about the Menendez brothers, I was young. I just thought that they were some crazy dudes that took out their parents, right? But now that I'm grown and I'm listening to it, you see, my guy, he listened to it. I didn't listen to the whole tape yet until yesterday. You hear what I'm saying? And it's all bad. So now I'm looking at Big Meech. I mean, how many lives was affected by Big Meech? You see what I'm saying? If it's right for Big Meech to get out, is it right for the Menendez brothers to get out? That's the question. That's the question that had me thinking, man. Like, you know what? We'll judge the same thing differently. The exact same thing. We'll judge it differently, man. That's crazy. I don't know if the Menendez brothers should be out. I don't know if it's cool for Big Meech. That's not my opinion. I really don't even care because the Most High got the final say so. Just telling you about some stuff, man, that be going on in my life. Today is Halloween, right? So let's get to some damn goblins. I got a video of a real life goblin. Now, if you over here at SR&BG, you're going to have your spiritual eyes open and be listening with your spiritual ears, man. Because the stuff that I show you, it's not going to be like regular. I mean, it's going to be regular. You're going to be like, oh, that's just the person. But when you got your eyes open spiritually, you're going to see, man. Check this video out. This is a video of a real life goblin. I'm gonna explain everything. I got another video about a vampire, cannibal, all of that type of stuff, man. Check this out.
Lee is charged with giving marijuana and e-cigarettes to young students at Penwood Middle School. It is Wednesday night. Shirley's off. Sarah Bloomquist is joining us, and the big story in Action News is the arrest of that crossing guard in Darby, Delaware County.
Authorities say along with giving kids marijuana, she was also contacting at least one student via text messages.
Action News reporter John Paul live in media tonight with the full story. John.
Yeah, Rick, Sarah, we talked to the Delaware District Attorney today, the Delaware County District Attorney here today, and he outlined all of those charges. We also know that crossing guard worked at a rec center with kids near the police department, and tonight police say that she gave drugs to a 14-year-old girl. Our cameras were there last night as police led 26-year-old Kiara Lee to a waiting van, her feet shackled. She faces a list of charges, including possession of drugs and corruption of minors. Investigators say she used her position as a crossing guard at an intersection near Penwood's Middle School to get close to kids and gave at least one child edible marijuana.
She's supposed to be, as you said, a crossing guard protecting children. Instead, she's using that position to get to know children and then sharing harmful products.
The Delaware County District Attorney says they are looking to see if more kids got drugs from Lee. In the affidavit obtained by Action News, at least 4 kids were interviewed by police.
You can imagine a child who's taken edible marijuana and is sitting in a classroom is not exactly paying attention, becoming an A student.
According to investigators, Lee gave a vape to the child as well, and even texted with her about her experience after taking marijuana. We know that Lee also worked at a rec center nearby.
Don't tell me you didn't see that, man. That's a real life goblin. Do it look like I'm laughing? I told you, the more and more the illusion crumbles, this matrix crumble, you're going to start seeing people for who they really are. Now, people, NPCs, low vibers, all they see is a little female that was a crossing guard that was selling weed to the children's, right? But if you have your spiritual eyes open, the first thing you will see is that wasn't no damn female. And it wasn't no damn male. It wasn't it. You have to understand there are things that's living amongst us. Listen, there was a time that this illusion was so strong. Let's take this same case and go back to the 80s when they really was in effect. We wouldn't have even knew. She would have been a child. She wouldn't have even been the crossing guard. She would have been enrolled in the 5th grade, man. You ever watch the movie Orphan? These are demons, bro. Why do you think that they had her little bitty self escorted by 3 big guards and her feet was shackled? I mean, me and a homie could have picked her up like that and threw her up in the damn back of the damn squad car. But they didn't. You see the shadow and all of that. It wasn't nothing wrong with that damn camera, man. You see how ugly that damn thing is? And it can transform even more uglier than that. They eat the energy and the innocence of children. These are the serpent seeds that I was telling you about. It was one of them, the Macaulay Culkin. He played in a movie back in the 90s, The Good Child, The Good Seed or something like that. Macaulay Culkin, he was one of them. Like I say, the movie Orphan. I knew one when I was young, man. This dude had to be like 25 years old, and he was hanging with us when we was like 13, and he looked it just like us, man. They come, they pop up. These are the ones who make people, kids, bad. They're mysterious friends that be in school and stuff like that. At first, we used to just look at them as BAK. The B stand for bad, the K stand for kids. You decide what the A stand for. BAK. We used to just think that they was just BAKs at the school. But these was damn grown people. Real life goblins, man. What the hell is she doing? He doing, it's doing. Giving the damn kids weed, man. How the hell is this damn person gonna be a crossing guard when they just as tall as the other damn kids. The cars, if the cars can't see the little kids, how the hell is they gonna see this damn person? And to make things worse, she had another job at the damn child rec center. I mean, they surround themselves with children's, man. Understand that you are about to start seeing a lot of stuff. You just have to look at it with your spiritual eyes, man. Now let's talk about these damn vampires, man. Open your eyes and you're gonna start seeing this, man. Check this out.
Elderly couple Shirley and Russell Derman disappeared after missing a party. A shocking discovery revealed Russell decapitated at their Georgia home with his head missing. A week later, Shirley was found in the lake, weighed down. This chilling case remains unsolved. In 2014, elderly couple Shirley and Russell Derman.
Weird, right? So somebody breaks into these people's house, decapitates the husband, not shoot him, not stab him or anything like that, but literally takes his head off. That says something. But the crazy thing about it, besides the fangs that you could see in the picture of the wife, look at the picture. You can see the fangs. You can literally see them, man. The crazy part, more than he getting his head taken off, they find her in the lake with some damn bricks, some red bricks, specifically red bricks. You can research this damn story. They took his head off, then they took her to the lake, tied some red bricks around her feet, and dumped her in the damn lake, man. Vampire type stuff, man. I told you. I'm the Van Helsing of the ghetto, man. This is how they get taken out. This is what... Now, my guy, he said that it was a Van Helsing. Another Van Helsing. I ain't chop off nobody damn head. And I ain't about to put no damn bricks around nobody's legs. So it wasn't nobody that I know or me. I don't care if the damn feds come. I ain't chopped that dude head off. But my guy said it was a Van Helsing. It was just some victims of the Van Helsing. Really, they vampires, but let's just say victims of the Van Helsing. And this is just one of the stories that you hear about. You best to believe that these witches and wizards and vampires and cannibals and all of that, they not getting away with nothing. You think the Most High don't got his hitters too? I ain't talking about people that just sit back and just pray and hand it over to the Most High. No, David wasn't like that, man. There are people on this planet that touches these people that's bad. Sometimes you be hearing about it like this actor just jumped out of his balcony window and stuff. All of them things they don't all be from the powers that be touching these people. Some of them be Van Helsings, man. Some of them be just people that's just going to go take out vampires. They was born with their eyes open. They got their assignment. That's enough on that, right? I don't want to go too deep into the Van Helsings and stuff, even though a Van Helsing can't get in trouble because a Van Helsing is from the Most High. Don't go out there trying to do weird stuff, man. Don't go out trying to battle witches and go to the gym with your chest sticking out, because in some videos I put comedy in it and make it seem, funny and stuff, but it's nothing funny about this, bruh. You hear what I'm saying? Right around you is these vampires, man. People on TV. I'm talking about real damn vampires, man. They got money. This couple right here, they had a lot of money, man. Still to this day, they haven't solved the murders. They still haven't. They're not going to solve them. You hear what I'm saying? Oh, my guy, he say it's probably the Van Helsens. I say that it could be a hit on their coven. On their coven. They did something wrong. You hear what I'm saying? And they own people did them greasy. Listen, I got another video, right? Listen to this, because the cover story, the cop is about to tell you the cover story. But I'm going to tell you what I feel, because this happens, man, every day, man, in a neighborhood near you. Check this.
I'm Highlands County Sheriff Paul Blackman. On Thursday, May 16th at approximately 8:30 p.m., deputies with the Highlands County Sheriff's Office responded to Joe Hilton Street in Avon Park regarding a suspicious incident. Upon arrival, deputies found two possible victims, a female and male, both 69 years of age. Both victims had what could be described as serious injuries. The male victim advised, and evidence on the scene confirmed, that another subject, who was identified as Lindsey Glenn, date of birth June 23rd, 1961, was deceased inside the victim's home on Joe Hilton Street. It was discovered that Lindsey Glenn used a ruse to gain entry into the victim's residence. Once inside the residence, he produced a firearm and shot the female victim in the face. The male victim, seeing his wife shot, armed himself with what is described as a 7-inch garden knife. Once armed with the knife, he went to work on Mr. Lindsey Glenn. Ultimately, the suspect, Lindsey Glenn, was cut to pieces and was very much deceased by the time the deputies could get to him. Lindsey Glenn has been convicted of at least...
So a career criminal breaks inside of the home of two elderlies. You go up to the woman and bam! He's the only career criminal that brings only one bullet to the scene, right? I guess, right? He was really playing Russian roulette. Because all of a sudden, this elderly man with a 7-inch garden knife chops him into pieces. Have you ever cut some raw steak, man, with like a blade that wasn't designed for cutting steak? Do you know how hard and slippery and mess and grease? You know it's not right? Now somebody is out there thinking that, yeah, man, he broke up in their house, he shot the woman, and then all of a sudden the old man came and just started chopping him up. Come on, man. Use your brain. So I'm talking to me and this guy. We're talking about this. Same damn guy, man. And we agree, man, that doesn't sound right. What I feel and what he feel is that the black dude was a damn victim of some damn cannibals. Did you know that nobody died except for the black dude? The wife got shot up in the face, but she survived. They all good. It's only a chopped up black dude with a long career history. They have to say his career history, so that the NPCs can get activated and not have sympathy. Listen and look with your spiritual ears and eyes, man. There's a guy that's up in these people's house. He's all chopped up. Cut to pieces. Driving down the street, him and his wife, they elderly, go somewhere like Skid Row, downtown Long Beach. Hey, do you want to make a little money painting my garage and all of that? They got him up in there. He working for like an hour listening to music. The garage door is open and stuff. He can go in freely. He not feeling anything. Then all of a sudden, they come and they be like, here, take a break. Because that's what they do, man. It's a gang of times that I've been working. And people like, here, take a break. You know, here go, hey, I bring my own stuff. Nigga, don't never. I don't care how old and nice she look, bruh. If you doing work and somebody, you listen to me, man. If you doing work up in somebody's house, bring your own damn lunch, man, and stand on that. And be nice and all of that type of stuff. Unless you just really know them, man. A lot of these jobs come off Craigslist. A lot of these jobs come from people pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I know they ate a lot of Mexicans from Home Depot. Pull up, go painting in the garage, give them they lemonade. It tastes real good. A sandwich. The garage doors start closing. As the garage doors start closing, they start getting sleepy and they wake up. What if the black dude woke up and grabbed something in the mist? He probably woke up in the middle of them chopping him up. Man, we living inside of this hell realm type of thing. You hear what I'm saying? This is crazy, bro. I know this whole damn video went all over the place. It's Halloween, man. And guess what happened last night? I had a dream of Brother Panic. I had a dream about Brother Panic. He was up in the car, a green car. He had on a black sweater. He had his glasses on. He was hanging out the window of the passenger seat like this. I don't know who was driving him, but it was an old school. And he was cool. He was in good spirit. He didn't see me. I was like on 125th Street in New York. And he was going to like a Halloween party or a party or something. And he was just chilling. And I was like, hey, to go Brother Panic. And I woke up. And then I realized that today is Halloween. And I was like, yeah. Hey, listen, man. I read the Bible. I worship the Most High, man. I follow the law, statutes, and commandments. But it's some things that I know personally that's real, man. And it's a realm. In that same realm that I seen Brother Panic, I seen my uncle before. I seen friends before. And I know when I'm there, it's a place that, I don't know, man. The Bible say that when we die, we just, when I was young, I was taught that when you die, you just dead and stuff. Then you get judged and you either go to heaven or hell. But man, I be walking down this street and it don't happen all the time. It just happens sometimes. Happened probably like 5 times in my life. I'm walking down the street and it's like a bluish gray. That's how I always know that I'm there. It's like a bluish gray. It's like when the sun is right about to go down, like it's like not night and not like twilight. It's like that. It's just a lot of people, man. Like in New York, how it would be like a lot of people walking down the street and all that. Yeah. I be seeing that, man. That's it. I'm about to go juice this little bit. And then I'm about to go do something with some copper, man. Copper, man. That's it. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Peace.